Social media and the effects. Social media affects people on a scale that's immeasurable but evident. Social media affects your self-esteem, being constantly exposed to the most Instagrammable parts of your life, and other people's lives, and we don't even know that it's happening. And it's an actual challenge for young people. It creates this false idea that other people's lives are absolutely perfect, that they all have it together and that they're likable, while pointing out to all that our lives are the exact opposite. It's exhausting, and half of the time we probably aren't even aware that it's happening. And this constant unhealthy comparison reflects poorly on our self-esteem, as it keeps reminding us that people out there, and often our age, are doing better than us. Social media is in many ways imposing this fake race, and weirdly enough, the vast majority of people who use any of the main platforms feel like they're falling away behind everyone else. And it's hard to feel good about yourself and where your life is right now when you have Instagram showing you hundreds of times in a day perfectly filtered lives. And I mean filtered literally. I've got friends my age, the women do it much more than the men, but they apply a face filter every time they go on so that their skin looks smoother and they look younger. And for the women who aren't aware of this, who don't do it, they just assume that everyone else looks better than them. And there's a constant need of other people's approval too. Social media platforms have enabled a whole new world where people are dressing, talking, standing, eating, and basically becoming what they think their followers will approve of, and what will eventually get them the most engagement. The likes and comments, and only when they hit hundreds on a person's photos seem to validate their existence. Thousands of people admit, and many of you would probably agree, that not receiving enough likes on a photo has usually made them feel like they don't matter, creating a feeling of unworthiness. Social media modifies human interaction with each other, and most social media platforms were originally created with the intention to provide people from all corners of the world, or all around the world, a chance. See what I did there, globe and flat earth? A chance, it gives people a chance to connect with each other through mutual interest, through their own experiences and memories, and to share with each other what they love, what made their days, to talk, to stay in touch with each other's lives. However, while serving that purpose, social media changed how we interact with each other in an essential and not so positive way. We've put aside face-to-face meetings and talks with friends. Now it's a voice note, not even like a voice call or a text. And what was laughter over a hilarious joke someone told you in person is now typed as lol, and a smile, that represents your facial expression. People used to network at an actual event where they could practice their social skills and communication skills, something essential to all of us. Now people network in comment threads, minus a physical appearance. And studies show that the platforms make people feel isolated and less able to interact with people in person. Hundreds of people stated they find it extremely hard to communicate with their thoughts, or to communicate their thoughts, when they're actually face-to-face with someone for communication or conversation. And social media provides no genuine feedback, so people think they're other than what they actually are, be it funnier, smarter, better looking, etc. And then there's a social media control. Our behaviours are also controlled by the platforms that we use, but that's a topic for another show. So just to leave you with this, social media modifies our behaviour and reflects poorly on the quality of our lives. And while nobody expects or wants you to stop using social media altogether, there are still many approaches you can take to alter the negative effects that your favourite social media platform has on your life. And in turn, and in your best interest, it would be best to take some time off and to become more mindful of how and when you're using social media, and disciplining yourself to only using it several times a day, or taking long breaks such as days or even weeks off, certainly decent options. Now, social media, be careful what you wish for. I am Neo VG.
Look at me again because you know it's kinda crazy.